What it do, Jules crew? What it do? What it do? What it do? Your girl is back. Big. With another video. In this video, I'm going to be telling y'all different ways to pick a BBL doctor if you're considering getting one. There's different aspects that go into it. But people always go by what they see. Like, I get emails all the time asking me, do I recommend my doctor? Which, for personal reasons, I personally do. But you also have to be realistic with when you're trying to find a BBL doctor. Like, people will see somebody that had a BBL and be like, yep, I want their doctor because I want to look just like them. Wrong. Because everybody's body type is different. Everybody's not going to have the exact same results as somebody else. You don't even know how many procedures that person had before they even got the body that they have now. Like, you may see them and think that, oh, okay, I want their body. I want my booty to look just like this. My stomach better be. But you don't know they had 2 or 3. They went under 2 or 3 times to get that body. But you're just going based off of what you see. And I also get a lot of emails like that saying they like the fact that my body looks natural. They like the fact that my body, I was thicker and I was able to get it. Which my doctor does do higher BMIs. I don't like saying, when I went, I'm thick. Clearly, y'all can already see that. Anyways, but there were thicker people there than me. And I don't like saying fat because that word is so, I hate it. So yes, there were thicker people there than me, still getting tummy tucks and surgery. So my doctor personally does do a higher BMI, which is one of the things that I was considering because I had a higher BMI than like the typical 32 or 33 or whatever that other doctors consider. But first of all, always try to be realistic with your body. Don't think your body's gonna be like any, mini, money, and mo. When any, mini, money, and mo is 135 pounds or 150 pounds and you're 200. That's, my brother's really interrupting me. So, yes, be realistic. There's also different things that you can do. There's real self. A lot of people check doctors off. You also have to consider different things like how many deaths they have. My doctor personally, when I went to him, I asked how many deaths they had. He said, well, the coordinator said 2. Now, people are coming to me now and telling me that my doctor has way more deaths than that. I didn't know about it, but that's another thing to consider. Do you want a doctor with deaths? Do you want to risk that? Risk going to him and you don't know what could happen? Or do you want somebody that don't have deaths? Because there are doctors out there that don't have deaths. And I feel like some people will feel more comfortable going to a doctor that don't have deaths because they don't have deaths and they do the surgery that you want. But my doctor personally did have deaths. But he did a higher BMI. He had previously did my cousin before he did me. And I liked my cousin results. She had a stomach and stuff too. She got lipo 360 and a BBL, and I like the way her body turned out. So another thing that y'all have to realize is it may take more than one procedure to get the body that you want. Personally, do I want around 2? Yes. I had mega lipo, which means they took 12 liters out of my most fatty part, which was my stomach. They took majority of my stomach away and added 2.1 liters to each butt cheek or whatever. But if I was to get around 2, I wouldn't get a BBL because I really don't want no more butt, but I want them to do my lipo 360. I would want lipo 360 just so I can get my back and stuff because I didn't get that the first time. But I also want to wait till I have kids because I don't want to spend all this money and get my body the way that I want it. And the baby just says, Money lost, nope. Try again next time. So yeah, I'm gonna wait until I have kids. So it may take 2 or 3 rounds to get the body that you want, to get the body and all that. Budget. You have to have a budget before, because I personally am cheap as hell. Anybody that know me know that. So I was already planning on getting some type of surgery. I was gonna get the lap band or something at first, but I realized that I didn't want to look like no offense, no little skinny crackhead out here with a big old head and no body, no curves, no nothing. Because I've seen a lot of people that got it that just lost it all and just became skinny, and I did not want that, because baby, I like curves. I looks good with them. So I went for the BBL, and my doctor at the time was running a special, and I got mine for $2,400. $2,400, and I paid $50 for the EKG, so I paid $2,450. You also, so yeah, remember your price range. Like, okay, say you want to go to this doctor and you call him and you only want to spend $4,000, $4,500. I'm gonna just say $4,500, and that doctor is $6,000. That's out of your price range. You don't have to increase your price range to get that person. You can find another person that does just as well in your price range, and that's going to be affordable for you. I feel like people that's always complaining like, oh, you got your body done, you got your body done. Baby, half the time y'all are the ones that wanted your body done and just couldn't save up or couldn't afford it. So don't be hating on me because I could. Period. Yeah, so price range. Also, know what your doctor takes. My doctor, I paid my deposit, $300 deposit, Cashapp. I cashed that my coordinator, and I was skeptical about that. Like, Cashapp? What you mean I gotta cash app you? So I cashed app her my $300, and after that, when I got there, I had to pay all the rest of it in cash. Like, everybody don't take care of credit. Everybody don't do payment plans. Like, I literally cashed apped her to set my spot, and when I got there, I paid $2,100, $2,150 in cash. So you gotta know if your doctor takes payment plans, know if your doctor takes cash. If you don't, if you take care credit, like, know what your doctor does so you can know what you have to do in order to be good for your surgery. Also know what you want. There's always wish pics out there, so you can always go to the internet and find the body type that you want. It may not be your exact shape, but you can show like what you're kind of going for. There's always I have a whole thing still in my phone of wish booty pics that I went through that I kind of wanted, but you know, all of them are different because all of them are different shapes. So you can always have like what you want so you can show your doctor, because I definitely showed my doctor what I wanted, but you got to show your doctor. But like, do you want lats or do you want hips? Like, they're different. I personally didn't want lats. Lats are basically like your waist is super small, and then it's boom, like the vixen look, which I wouldn't mind, but I just don't think, I don't know. I didn't know how I was going to look with that, so I really wasn't trying to just get it. The shirts irritate me, but it's like where you go in and it pops out right there. Your hips, yo, is all right there. Those are lats. Hips to me are more natural look. It like gradually goes down into it's like that Coke bottle shape is with the hips. And the vixen, I'm probably going to insert a picture or two of the difference, probably, right? Here. Hopefully I did that. So yeah, those are the difference between hips are more natural, lats are more vixen look. I didn't get any hips or lats. They literally just added it to my butt. Also, you know if you want a slope or a shelf look. The shelf look is kind of more like a Cardi, Nicki, Kim Kardashian. One of them. And a slope, I don't know who got a slope because most of them got that shelf. But a slope is like more gradually. It's that more natural look. I wanted a slope. Now, because I had a little bit extra fat at the top, it kind of looked like a shelf slope. But when that little fat at the bottom goes, it's a complete slope. So I like that the fact that my doctor actually paid attention to where I wanted my fat to be transferred, which is another good thing. So yeah, basically, oh, there's always Facebook groups. Your doctor usually probably will have a personal. Some doctors don't have a lot of social media. My doctor does not have a lot of social media. He has a Facebook and he has private Facebook groups. Again, email me or DM me, preferably DM me if you want to get added to his Facebook group. I say DM to be on Facebook because I don't check a lot of my Facebook because I get a lot of scams and I don't have time to be checking those, but I check my DMs all the time. So, and I'm a quick replier and anybody can tell you that. So, yes, check out different reviews on your doctor, different pictures. Facebook have a lot. Instagram. Technology is so you can go on Instagram and go to the search bar, and if you want to have surgery in Colombia, do a hashtag Colombian dolls or hashtag BBLs in Colombia. Like, and you have to know where do you want to go. If you're in the United States and you don't want to go out of the United States, don't look at doctors that's out of the United States. If you prefer to go outside like Colombia, the DR, Mexico, then look at doctors in those areas. Don't look at doctors that you're not gonna if they're out in the DR, because again, a person can go to the DR and be a size 14. And I don't know what that doctor did, but they came back a size 8 and that baby, but you can be scared to go over in that area because you don't understand them. The language is different and you probably don't have nobody to go with you. You just rather stay in States because that's where you feel more comfortable. Like, you have to do what's right for you. What everybody else did was probably right for them. If you wanted to drive, I drove 5 hours. Well, my dad drove 5 hours. If you want to fly, like, it's different things that you have to consider when trying to find your doctor. And even if you find your doctor and it's still not what you want, then you might have to go to another doctor and get a round 2. Some people go for round 3. It's like you have to do what's right for you, and what's right for you isn't right for everybody else. So you can't consider what everybody else is thinking because that's not for you. You live for yourself. You don't live for any other. You don't live for any other girl. Period. So, yes. That's probably going to conclude this video. So again, do you want hips? Do you want lats? Don't go to a doctor that every picture you see, he does lats and they look amazing, but you want hips. Why would you go to a doctor that's clearly, we got eyes, clearly does lats on dang near everybody else, but you want to go and get hips, and you may be upset because he may add some lats because that's his specialty. You have to make sure that you pick the doctor with the people, like, see his results, see what you like, so that you can pick the right doctor for you. You can't pick somebody else's doctor because you want to look like them. That's not realistic, boo. We got to be realistic nowadays. I didn't think I was going to go to the doctor and wear a size 14 pants and then come back wearing a size 6. Unrealistic. But I did go and have realistic goals because I knew I was still going to be a thick madam afterwards. So yeah. Make sure y'all pick a doctor that's right for y'all. Facebook, Instagram, Real Self, all these different things that you can go and search different doctors and make sure everything is good. See how many deaths there are. There are some things that you can see if they're board certified, so that some people, that gives them more clear mind if they are board certified, how many deaths they have, how many deaths they don't have, how many surgeries have they done. Like, you have to take a whole bunch of stuff into consideration. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Easy. Join private. Your doctor probably have a private Facebook page where there's more results that he's done on different girls, and they give you the ins and the outs. I promise you, they show their before pictures, they show their after pictures, they show months down the line pictures, they tell you their story, they tell you when they're getting surgery that day, like what times everything was going. Because I know in my surgery group, they'll tell you, like, I got here at 8 o'clock. This happened at 9:30. This happened at 10. I went into surgery at 11. I was back in the room at 1. Like, they tell you detailed stuff about what's going on with that doctor, what's happened with that doctor, whatever. So just join a whole bunch of groups. Make sure you know where you want to go, in states, out of states, and like that. Make sure you know what kind of body type that you want to go for. Hips, lats, slope, shelf, all that type of stuff. And yeah, so that will conclude this video. I am going to be doing more videos, so I may have the same shirt on. Oh well, because it's the same day. But yes, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching this video. We're going nowhere but up. But yes, we're going nowhere but up, and I thank y'all so much. I love y'all so much. I'll see y'all in the next video. Deuces.